10 boats line up for the F4S, last but one race in the World Championships. And Natalie Craddock in 88 gets left on the start grid as the 9 other boats disappear, and she now has to play catch up with them. But look at these three. It will be Comparato, who's just out of shot at the moment, Jesper Fors in 45, and Nikita Leaks as they all charge up towards the first turn. Comparato in the yellow boat in number 7 will arrive at the turn first, and there is the turn boy. He'll trim in now, and he'll want to keep it fairly tight, but Jesper Fors in 45 can see the potential of trying to take a much tighter line as the rest of the field now negotiate the top turn. So Ben Morse then, if we look back from Ben Morse's boat, you can see he is about mid-pack at the moment, qualified in 4th position in actual fact for the race. Side by side then, and there's less than half a boat width between these two. Jesper Fors on the inside as they arrive at the pit turn, and Nikita Leaks, and this is a good shot. As we look up the cockpit then, you can see the trim buttons, the driver there just adjusting the trim, and that works the angle of the engine on the back of the boat to give more lift, to get more of the boat out of the water, to give it less friction, and the faster you will go. So already at the early stages of the race, it looks like Comparato, the race leader, has already made a lapping situation with Mark Williams, who's way down the pack, a very experienced driver in actual fact, but struggling today in the F4S. Now Nikita Leaks then, currently laying in 3rd position. Oh, he's had a moment, and the boat, he overcooked it there. You see the angle of the engine pointing in totally the wrong direction, and that's cost him a few seconds, and now he's going to have to work very, very hard to try and salvage that. Remember, he is leading the World Championships. He won't want to be making mistakes like that. Comparato, though, knows that he is in a very, very strong position. He can't relax too much because Jesper Fors in 45 is still chasing hard, with Nikita Leaks just hanging in there. Ben Morse, at the moment, he's the leading UK driver, just ahead of Sam Whittle in actual fact in boat number 30. Jesper Fors then in 45 in the older style Moldguard, a little bit different to the one that Ben Morse drives, which is the new one. But it still works for Jesper Fors as he's chasing this man all the way, number 7, Alberto Comparato from Italy. So Nikita Leaks then will make a couple of final attempts, I think, to try and catch up with Jesper Fors, but Jesper really seems to have the throttle full open, but it's too late, and Alberto Comparato wins the first race. So second then was a strong Jesper Fors, and then it was Nikita Leaks who finishes in 3rd position, with Ben Morse on to Heat 2 then, and once again the full field of GT30s pull away. This time Sarah Paquelin getting a better start. But Jelf having the run up on the inside, finding himself with a little bit less of a good start this time around. And it's Kumansar in boat number 2 that was to be right up there amongst the thick of things. 51 though, the red boat of Semenks round the top turn with everyone else chasing hard. Kumansar in that 3rd position was having to defend off Charlotte Newton and the rest of the pack. Sarah Paquelin has a good look around. She needed to know exactly where boat number 9, Jordan Muckles, was, as those two once again found themselves side by side. But Paquelin was getting on with the job. She had a bad heat 1. She was making the most of heat number 2. Running side by side then with Charlotte Newton, Paquelin was trying to get past one of the other young lady drivers in the GT30 race. Jess Stoneman, meanwhile, was having a very rough race mid-pack. She too finding the opposition very, very tough to beat. Charlotte Newton running side by side in which turned out to be a drag race down towards the pit turn with Kumansar. Kumansar in boat number 2 just managing to get ahead on that one. But Ben Jelf once again round the pit turn. He knew that he was on his way home to make it 2 out of 2. Could he make it hold on for one more lap? Sarah Paquelin doing very, very well, and she too found herself ahead of Kumansar. At least she's going to salvage something from the weekend. But it was a win then in Heat 2 for Ben Jelf, making it 2 out of 2. Very, very tight together when this happened. Renee Souk collecting Tom Good.
Everybody's been forgotten.